Monday, and we are bringing you a weekly vlog because Dawn-Louise is in her final weeks of secondary school. So she has finished her normal secondary school days, but she still has her exams and master classes to go. Today, what are you doing?
I've got history and science master classes.
But no exams today?
No, I thought I did because I keep thinking today's going to be a Tuesday just because I want to finish school. But I technically have 3 Mondays left. But on the last Monday is the end of the school. I only have 1 exam, that's science.
How are you feeling about the master classes today?
I think they'll be okay, but I don't know what teacher's actually doing them. So I'm gonna have to try and find a teacher, find people in my year, and just go, yep, I'll choose this class, and then just do some revision. But so we start history at 12:20 for our revision, and then there's a 3 o'clock one. So I don't really know what to do in between.
And you will get lunch at school, right?
I think so, yeah, because I think we'll be able to have normal lunchtime, which is 1:20.
Yeah.
So I don't know if there'll be an hour or something, because no one's actually really told us what we do.
Feel quite unprepared then.
I just want school gone.
Yeah.
3 weeks and then I can sleep.
Alright, well, I'll see you in a bit when we take her to school. So this is my first time walking Dawn-Louise to school in about a year, I think. She's been having the taxis, yeah. So it's been quite a while, but it's so nice because where she's not going in at 8 today, there's no school kids at all, so it's nice and peaceful and quiet, whereas when we go in for the start of school when the exams are, it's going to be mental again.
Yeah, we've got bikes,
yeah.
People walking, all different years.
Yeah, but this is quite nice at the moment. But yeah, she's going to meet her friends because they've got the same masterclass today, so that's good. The school is really unprepared them though, because neither of the kids know what they need or where they're going or anything, which is quite bad. So hopefully your friend gets in on time and you can go in early, eh?
Yeah, because we've got to sign in at the office now, which is so weird.
Yeah.
You know how when you have meetings you have to sign in?
Yeah.
I've got to do that.
Weird.
I'm still in school.
But yeah, big girl's starting off her last weeks of exams.
Only 3, the lucky 3. 3 Mondays.
Right, we'll see you in a bit. I just dropped Dawn-Louise off at school. She was so excited to see her friend again, and hopefully today goes well for her. She's going to have a fairly long day because she's there till 4 PM today, so it's quite a long one. But yeah, there's loads of bees out today, but I've got to go because there's wetmen coming, but I'm heading to the shops. Okay, so I've been to the shop, got some more fish food and a few household bits that we needed, but also I found the coconut animal feeders that we've been giving the blue tits for 2 packs of 2 for only £5. So I grabbed those as well, which I'll show you when we get home. But yeah, didn't get much. Also got myself some fromage frais because they were cheap. Nice little snack. But yeah, Dawnie isn't actually going to be at school for as long as I thought she was going to be. So she finishes at 4. It's now, I think, 12:30. So I've only actually got a couple of hours before I have to go down and meet her again. So yeah, but she hasn't got any after school things today, thankfully. Tomorrow she'll have tutoring and line dancing, and then on Wednesday dance and guides. But yeah, it's really weird that she's going to be finished with school but still going to after school clubs soon. I think that's going to be the weird one. And then line dancing and Pilates we can do throughout the whole summer, which is even more strange because normally she stops all activities and then we use that money for what we get out and do over the summer. But yeah, I'm really out of breath, so I'm going to go now. I've just decided I think I'm going to edit the next video whilst I've got a couple of hours free because I've got 2 videos to edit so far and I don't think they're going to take me too long to do. I think 3 hours I should probably be able to do it. If not, I'll definitely be able to get them finished tomorrow, and then I can put one up on Friday and one up the following Monday. So yeah, right, back to breathing now. These are the coconut feeders I was on about. So they've got food just pushed into here and it goes soft in the sun. But these were 2 for £5 and they were, I think, £2.50 each or something like that. Let me have a look. So each, these were £2.72 or 2 for £5. So yeah, I'm gonna go put those out on the feeder. I'm now on my way to collect Dawn-Louise from school an hour earlier than expected because, as I said earlier, the school are not preparing them for this timetable very well at all, and they've gone in thinking that they've got to be there till 4 and they actually don't. So bless her, she's going to come home and do some revision there instead. But yeah, it's quite a cloudy day as well, so it's a little bit cold, so it really does suck that we can't use the taxis anymore. I think it's ridiculous that they call them taxis for the disabled and everything, but she can't use them because her timetable's changed, even though her disability hasn't. It doesn't make any sense. Happy Tuesday! Well, it would be, but Dawnie is unfortunately not feeling very well. So Dawnie really struggled waking up this morning. She's also been feeling a little nauseous. Could just be nerves, but we're not sure. So I am going to pop in the school today and just let them know in case anything happens during the exam, or in case she can't come back for her masterclass later. But how are you feeling, darling?
Well, this morning I wasn't feeling too great, and and my legs also hurting this morning, so that's not great. And also being sat down for a few hours for our exam is also not great. So.
Do you feel breathless today?
A little bit.
Yeah, I was going to say, you seem quite breathy when you're talking now. But yeah.
Does not help.
But yeah.
So my schedule today is exam in the morning, and then at 2 p.m. there's a master's class, it's revision for maths for tomorrow. So I'll have a little bit of a break, but science.
Yeah, I think this is one of the hardest parts about going to school with an illness like Dawnie's, is the fact that there isn't anything in place to help her if she isn't well enough to be there. And obviously she needs to get the grades to get into college, so we're just really hoping that you'll be well enough and get through at A. And on top of that, it's absolutely miserable today. We're back in winter coats and hats because it's raining and miserable and grey and cold. So that doesn't help at all. Right, I'll see you later. So I have just dropped Dawnie off at school. It is now absolutely tipping it down with rain, so I really hope that this stops and I need to collect her again. But yeah, she was starting to go really side-nosed in her hands and everything. Her saturations are fine, but she's definitely not 100%. Thankfully, the receptionist was super understanding and also came up with the idea of getting Dawn-Louise revision sent home in case she does miss the masterclass. So yeah, they're being really kind and supportive at least. But it's also important for the school to see her when she's like this, so they know when it's time to send her home and when it's time to worry, because on a normal day I would have kept her home today. So it's kind of important that they see her like this, to be honest, to understand how her condition actually works, because normally I don't. Normally she's at home and they don't see her like this, and the doctors have always said it's kind of important that schools see this side of things. So yeah, I'm going to get home out of the rain. See you later. Well, my feet are soaking wet. Not the right day for trainers. Should have put the wellies on, I think. Wasn't expecting it to be this bad. Okay, I know I moaned about it being really hot when we went away. However, I did not ask to be caught in a torrential downpour. Thankfully, it stayed dry whilst Dawn-Louise was walking with me. I cannot say the same for myself. I am drenched. I know my shoes are flooded right now, so they're going in on the radiator, that's for sure. Won't be able to wear these socks again later. They are soaked. Oh my god, it's so wet. I know I wanted it to be a little bit cooler, but your girls are prepared for torrential monsoon season, okay? This isn't Jumanji. Girls wearing holy trainers, okay? Girl was not wearing the welly boots. The girl did not have an umbrella. Girl told Dawn-Louise to put an umbrella in her backpack so that she'd have it later. Right, I'm gonna go sit down now. I have stop outdoor walk. Right, it's just gone 8:30, so 9:30, 10:30. I've got about just under 2 hours before I have to go back out again. Wish me luck, guys. Wish me luck. Hey, so it is now 10:20. My coat and my shoes are still dripping wet. So thankfully, Bob's mum gave me some new, no, that's not it. Hold on, where's the other one gone? Thankfully, Bob's mum gave me some new trainers. They're just slip-on Skechers, but they were too big for her. So thankfully, I've got these. I will say, I think they're a bit big for me as well, and they're not very comfortable. I don't like the ones that have like the lumps in them, you know, for your arch support. But I've got no choice. I'm going to have to wear them because I don't have any other trainers. And, oh, actually, no, I could wear my wellies. I could wear my, when that doesn't. See, the thing is, my coat's absolutely dripping wet. So I can't wear my coat. The only other coat I've got is this one, this grey one. But I think I'm going to have to do wellies and this coat because I have no other option. There's no hood on this though. So if it starts raining again, I'm screwed. So yeah, it's not ideal. This isn't really the look I was going for, you know. But I've got my coat on the radiator and I've put the heating on, and if it doesn't dry when I next need to go out, it's going to have to go. It's going to have to go in the, I might take this actually. If I take, I'll take this little one. I'm going to take this scarf and I'll have to use that as a hood if it starts raining again. But Dawny does have an umbrella, so that's all right. But yeah, I wore my winter coat clothes today, aka stretchy, comfy top and leggings. But yeah, I am a bit nervous, and when we come back, I need to see if I've got my workout gear washed or not. Because I can't remember if I did it, and I've got line dancing tonight if Dawny's well enough. I have spoke to Dawny. She's already out of the exam. She told me it finishes at 11. She told me that she came out at 10:15. So make that make sense. Which ones are mine? These mine? The problem with wellies is they don't actually say the actual size on them. I think it's in inches or something. So I never know which one's which. But at least I can give these a clean because they're quite muddy. But yeah, this outfit's going to look a bit weird, not going to lie. But I have no other winter coat. I actually desperately need to get a new winter coat because mine is ruined. So hopefully this will keep me dry until I get there if it does start raining again. But yeah, it's a bit of a weird look, isn't it? Right, let's go get Dawny. Excuse that, I got my hat out. We're just going to ignore that, okay? Don't look at it, it's not there, okay? I'm going now, bye. Hello.
My leg still hurts, I can't run.
Okay, well I didn't ask you to run, but hello.
Ow.
I got her, guys. I've picked her up again.
I found you.
Are you feeling better now?
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Good. My leg's still a bit achy though.
Yeah. Do you think the sickness was due to the pain then?
I don't know.
You still sound a little breathless. Is that just because you ran for a second then?
Possibly.
Were you breathless before you ran, or just that tiny little joggy jog you did?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to go home, have some lunch and have a rest, yeah?
Yeah.
Cheese and pickle sandwich?
Mm.
Yeah? All right. Have you got your watch on, Dawny?
Yeah.
Right, let's go. How was the exam?
It was really good.
Yeah? Maths today, right?
Huh?
No, physics, sorry. Maths is tomorrow,
Physics.
isn't it?
Yeah, it was okay actually.
Yeah? How do you feel you did out of a 10?
About a 6, I think.
Oh, okay. Do you think there's anything that you can do better for your next exam?
I don't know. But
Okay.
I'm hoping that I get a grade 3.
A grade 3?
Yeah, that's what I'm aiming for.
Okay.
For college.
Yeah. As long as we can get you into college, that's all that matters right now, isn't it? Let's be honest. But well done, because I know you've been putting so much of your very little energy that you've got left into revising. You've tried really hard to get those numbers up, haven't you?
Yeah.
Well done, baby. So we are nearly home, but Dawn-Louise is really struggling with this walk. She's really quite breathless and worn out, even though it's only a short walk. The only reason I'm filming this is because obviously we get a lot of questions about Dawn-Louise's energy and everything. So this is why she can't go out on her own, because she can barely breathe and walk. So she's holding on to me, taking it nice and easy, aren't you, baby girl?
Yeah. Doesn't help my leg aches as well.
Yeah. What's sad is I would bring her wheelchair, but I can't push her up the hill anymore, so we can't use her wheelchair anymore for journeys like this. Well, Dawn-Louise is happy because we've come home and the cat from a couple of doors down has stopped to say hello. And
it's here as well.
Donnie loves this cat and apparently it's followed us to the door.
I don't know, quite literally.
Hello, what's the matter?
TikTok, they always fly away.
Look how many birds there is.
I tried getting a TikTok and they always like, no.
Oh my god, there's so many of them.
See what I mean? I saw that.
Look, there's one on the back fence as well.
That was the amount I saw the other day.
Wow.
I think we need to get more of them seeds and.
They seem to
hot
like the
things.
coconuts, don't they?
Yeah.
Can you see the one in the ground? There's one on the ground there as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is now nearly 1:30. Thankfully, it's now sunny, cloudy, white clouds with mostly blue sky. However, my coat is still absolutely drenched, so I've had to put it in the tumble dryer, which I don't like doing because it's my only winter coat, and I'm really worried it's going to get destroyed in there. And I'm going to put my wellies back on just in case it does rain. And then again, I'm just going to have to use my scarf and my grey coat. It's not really the look I was going for, but it's going to have to work because I don't know what I'm going to do otherwise. But hopefully my coat will be dry.
Just drop it.
No. Hopefully my coat will be dry for when we go to tutoring and line dancing. Because, well, that's obviously if you feel well enough. But
Yeah.
to be fair, our line dancing teacher does know that Donnie's got a heart condition and everything because obviously they have to. So if anytime that Donnie gets too tired or doesn't feel up to it, she can just sit on the side and watch. Hopefully we'll still get to go. Obviously we'll see how you go into the evening because it is a later class. But unfortunately she couldn't really go to sleep because the neighbours kept hoovering. So that did not work, and that is why I would love for us to have a house.
I also like how you're saying like that my coat is drenched. At least you had a coat because I had to run in the rain to my exam as we were going outside. It was pouring it down.
Oh, no,
so at least you had a hood.
I thought you missed it. I'm sorry.
No, we didn't miss it.
Also, I didn't bother to straighten my hair today because of the rain, so I'm just going to twizzle it around and hope for the best.
Yeah.
Right.
No, because as we were going into our exam, I got there on time, and yeah, it started hammering it down. And so we can't have coats or anything or hats.
But you're saying that, but you only had to walk a short distance. I had to walk for 20 minutes.
At least you didn't have.
20 minutes.
There was massive puddles, and we had to protect our hair.
And you're wearing boots. I was wearing trainers with holes in them.
Well, I still had to clean my glasses before the exam, so
I had to clean my eyeballs so that I could get through the door without falling over.
Well, you had a
Anyway,
hat.
we got to leave soon. How are you feeling? Fill 'em in.
I'm feeling a little bit better. My leg's still iffy. Don't know what's going on with my leg. ASMR. But yeah, so we're gonna have. We're gonna go to my maths at school, and then we're gonna go to my maths at my tutoring. Then probably come home, get changed, and do some line dance. But yeah. Also, I'm wearing my bracelet from Willow, and I gave it to my friend today, and she really liked it. Oh, I think it was yesterday actually.
Yeah, it was just like, right, I'll see you when I'm back, I guess.
Bye. Start outdoor walk. Thanks for reminding me.
You're welcome. To tell you what, it actually does feel quite warm now.
There we go.
Do you think you're going to be too hot wearing your ski coat?
I don't think so. I think I'll be okay.
For some reason, we have seen an abundance of snails today. Just so many snails everywhere.
But also, you need to get off this part of the road.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's put him for our snail friend. Hopefully that will be good. And he will be safe here. Did I put him up the right way, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Right, come on, Dolly. Snail princess extraordinaire. Today is thoroughly confusing me because now it's actually so warm that my back feels really hot and I feel a little nauseous. The hat is definitely not needed, other than the fact that my hair's a mess from all the rain earlier, and I'm having to wear sunglasses. So currently I'm wearing winter hat, sunglasses, scarf, spring coat, welly boots. What is England in June? It's the 2nd of June today, and I have experienced all the seasons since this morning.
And for me, it's just my usual uniform and my coat, and I'm okay.
Bearing in mind that is a ski grade coat.
Well, I suppose. But apart from that, good.
Anything that you want to add?
My friend spotted me and I didn't think, and then I was like, oh, she spotted us. But I don't know how.
Well, with her eyes, I'm guessing. Anyway, one thing I will say is, in regards to this timetable where it's exam and then a massive gap and then masterclasses, they have not thought about disabilities, because it is taking us so much more time and energy for Dawn-Louise to get her to and from, that the 2-hour break at home isn't really worth it, because it's added an extra hour of walking onto her day. How would you feel? How do you feel about it?
I think really they should do it like, you do the masterclass first, then you do the exam.
Yeah, I think that makes a lot more sense, to be honest. It's so hot
Instead of
now.
like the day before, because they do it where we have maths today ready for tomorrow morning, but then we have maths revision in the morning anyway while we're waiting for maths exam. So, and it is actually lunchtime currently, so I might try and get a cookie.
So this is my 5th walk of the day, which is insane, really getting my steps in today. It's now really hot, it's 19 degrees. So I'm now out of the hat, back in the sunglasses, got this coat, no scarf, changed my clothes and my shoes. Dawn-Louise is doing 20 to 40 minutes of the masterclass, because we've got to get her to the tutor, because she does benefit more from the one-to-one. Yeah, hopefully we will make it through this day. It feels like such a long day with all the back and forth thing.
Milo.
Aww.
Hi, kitty. Hello.
He's so sweet.
Hi.
He's so cute. I can't believe the way he runs over to you. He was like fast asleep there. He was like, oh, we'll wake up and I will come over. Don't you worry.
Good scratch. What is that? I love the face that they. Hello. Oh, I'm very sorry.
Happy Wednesday! Dawn-Louise, tell them what you got.
I have got my maths calculator test. But I've got it in the morning. I've got some history revision for my history exam tomorrow. And then I've got some English tomorrow as well. But today is just maths and history. Oh, history maths classes. And yeah.
And I'm putting my welly boots back on, because apparently there's a 50% chance it's going to rain. So I'm not risking it, because I don't have any more shoes to risk, because my trainers literally just did not dry. I even put them in the tumble dryer and they just went dry. The coat managed to survive the tumble dryer, thankfully. So yeah, I'm back in leggings and a jumper for now, because I refuse to get drenched. But tonight, Dawn's got dance and guides, but we're going to miss guides because she's got another exam first thing tomorrow, and it would be a late night. But she's kind of got to go to dance, because she's got a dance exam this month outside of school. So I think, is that next weekend? Or is it the weekend after? It's the 15th, isn't it? I don't know what weekend
I know
it
it's
is.
before the Monday.
It's the 15th. Do you have careful, don't flush your logo.
Yeah. I have a look soon.
Right, Dawn's going to tell you what date her exam is, how many weeks that is, and then we're going to get off to school. Dawny, how are you feeling today?
Good.
Do you feel confident today?
Yeah.
Do you feel less tired today? Because obviously yesterday was really hard for you, wasn't it?
The 15th is a Monday.
14th. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Is it next weekend? Yeah, next weekend. Sorry, I've just picked something. You talk.
Yeah, it's next weekend, and it's ironically the day right before my last exam as well.
And I've just realised she's got me Chris. I'm going to go put this in the bin. You want me to talk to you?
But like, I'm excited to like get some stuff done because this whole week is just our main ones, like all science, history, English, and everything.
And also, she isn't coming home midday tomorrow because there's not a big enough gap in between, so she's just going to stay and do revision at school. Right, we really have to go, so catch you in a bit.
Bye.
Stop outdoor walk.
Ending your work.
Okay guys, it is almost 9 o'clock in the morning. I've just got back from dropping Dawn-Louise off at school. I am absolutely knackered. I'm not gonna lie, I really struggled coming back home. I just feel really exhausted today. So, as Dawn-Louise has mentioned in the video that we did talking about her mental health, sometimes she doesn't sleep that well, which is one of the reasons that we got an Apple Watch actually, so that we can see if that's what's causing any exhaustion in her. But funnily enough, the night before last, she got 9 hours of sleep. We do aim for 10, but sometimes obviously that doesn't happen. She got, I think it was like 9 hours 34, so it was closer to 10, but still, hours of sleep. Sorry, I've got to lean on the wall. I'm absolutely exhausted, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, also, I broke my tripod. I don't even know how. We just found like a part of it come off that holds it up at the bottom, so that's not ideal. But yeah, oh, right, okay, I actually am really quite exhausted. So, what was I saying? I can't think when I'm this tired, sorry, hold on. Yeah, so she got, night before last, she got out 9 hours, 34 minutes of sleep. And obviously yesterday she was extremely exhausted and struggled to go to school, whereas today she slept for 8 hours, which is good for most people, but for her she does really need the extra 2 a lot of the time. She was quite hard to wake up again this morning. It took me about 15 minutes to wake her up. So that made us a little bit behind on our schedule because it took 15 minutes to get her awake and then quite a while after that for her to become alert and actually be able to start getting ready and everything. But yeah, last night she went to bed a little bit later because she was struggling to go to sleep. Obviously, being a medical kid, there's a lot of trauma involved, especially knowing that she's got another surgery after school finishes. So obviously, as the excitement for the end of school builds, the nervousness for the surgery is coming up as well. For us both, to be honest, like I've been struggling with it. I've been struggling with it a bit lately, to be honest, because like it was awful last time. You know, I've watched her have 4 open heart surgeries, a bowel surgery, and 8 cardiac catheters. And the last one really stuck with me because when she was getting anaesthetised, she was gasping for breath. And it was so horrible to watch because she had such fear in her eyes. And obviously she doesn't remember any of that because of the medications that she's on. But like, it's so deeply ingrained in my head at this point that like every time I think about the cardiac catheter coming up, all I can see is her like big watery eyes looking up at me and just her mouth wide open and she's panicking and saying that she can't breathe. And like obviously we've been a bit more open with the mental health side of this journey lately, and I'm not going to speak on Dawn's mental health. That is for her to share. I really wasn't expecting her to want to share any of it, to be honest, which is why we never told you that, you know, we were going for that appointment or anything when we got the referral. But yeah, anyway, last night she struggled to go to sleep, so therefore I struggled to go to sleep. So after she goes to bed, I've got to do at least a minimal amount of housework, otherwise I can't keep on top of it. And then obviously have my shower, do my teeth and everything like that. And when I do my teeth, I am very much on it with dental hygiene, especially raising Dawny. So I'm talking electric toothbrush for 4 minutes, into dental brushes
floss, the works, tongue scrapers, the works. So it takes me like 10 minutes to brush my teeth. It takes a while. So yeah, so by the time that I finally got to bed, I just kind of needed that little bit of time alone to process things that had happened throughout that day. And that's something that's really hard as a full-time carer, because I'm constantly switched on. There is no time in which I'm actually having a break. There is no time in which I have time off. I am constantly on call, is the best way to say it. So obviously when I'm settling down for bedtime, I've still got to make sure, is she actually asleep? Is she okay? Does she need mental health support? Does she need physical support? Does she need leg massages? Is she in circulatory pain? Has she had enough to drink to be able to go to bed comfortably? Has she got water in her room so that she doesn't get dehydrated if she does wake up during the night? Has she been to the bathroom okay? Is there any problems with that? Like, there are so many things that I have to think about even when she's asleep. And then and like even when she's at school, like I know there's every chance, like it's happened so many times, that the school is going to phone me and I'm going to have to run round to her. And I mean run round to her, because a taxi won't get to me and then us there as quickly as I can run there. So I mean I literally have to run to her to be able to get to her if we need to get an ambulance or anything like that. And then there's, you know, every morning the very first thing that I think about is, am I going to open that door and she's not breathing? Like, it's been 16 years, and like this is what I find really hard, is so many people are like, oh, that's amazing, she's made it to 16, but it's like, okay, but we've been living the same fear for 16 years, and that fear is never going to end. She is not curable. She is in palliative care. She is terminally ill. There is no cure. It's not going to get better. We know that we're ultimately getting closer and closer to the end with every day. You know, it's not a case of, oh, you know, when treatment's done, ring a bell and it's over until possibly it gets relapsed. You know, there's just never a break in this journey. And for 16 years, the first thought that I've had is bracing myself to be prepared in case she isn't there anymore, because we've lost so many friends in their sleep. We know what that's like, you know, obviously not firsthand, but, you know, regarding like the possibility of it happening, we know that is a large possibility, along with many other things with this condition. And like, that's a side that I don't really talk about much, because it is so sad and people don't really want to listen to the realities of it. But you know, the whole point of this channel was to show that yes, you can have a life, yes, we can have happy memories, yes, we can have a laugh, but there's still so much trauma underneath it all. There's still so much fear underneath it all. There isn't a single second that isn't shrouded by grief. You know, people think of grief as when somebody passes, but there's anticipatory grief and expectant grief and things as well. You know, we know that what we have right now could get so much worse very quickly. It has so many times before, that we don't take these moments for granted, but there's this grief underneath it of losing it. Like, when I'm in the happiest moments with my daughter, the other sort of like constant underlining thought is, I don't want this to be the last time. I don't want this to be the last time. I don't want this to be the last laugh, the last hug. Like, it's so hard to have to, every night when you put your child to bed, like, say goodnight and worry that that's the last time you're ever going to get to. Like, there's so many nights where I run back in for another hug or another kiss, because, or in my head I'm like, this could be it, you know. And in some ways, sorry, I am actually getting quite upset now. In some ways, I'm thankful that I am aware of that to the degree that I am, because we will never go to bed angry at each other. We're never going to go to bed not saying goodnight. We're never going to go to bed without making that effort. The only time that we do is when she's at a heart camp where she's not allowed her phone. So Over the Wall don't allow phones. Heart Heroes do, Little Hearts Matter do. So actually it's only one of them, sorry, that don't. And Over the Wall is the longest. It's a week long. Well, it's 5 days long. It's a school week long. And that's really hard, because for 4 nights wait, hold on, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, yeah, 4 nights. Sorry, I thought I was being really dumb for a second then. For 4 nights, I don't get to speak to her at all. For 4 days, I don't get to speak to her at all. For 4 nights, I don't get to wish her, you know, a happy morning or good night. And it's really hard. And I think that's why when those weeks come around, I keep myself so busy and I don't actually give myself time to relax, because being in the house alone, especially with her bedroom being empty, just the, like, if your child goes on a residential, I would assume that it's, like, quite sad, but, like, you know they're going to come back. Whereas when she goes away to these heart camps, and I see her room still and empty and her things haven't moved and it's perfectly tidy, which is a rare occasion these days, teenager and all, I just think this is what it would be like if she wasn't here anymore. And I hate it. Like, I don't want to think about things like that, but that's the reality of this, you know. We share a lot of the happy moments, and obviously this is the lead up to finishing school. It's meant to be a happy time for us, but there's so much grief underneath it all, and I don't think that's spoken about enough, especially in the heart community. Like, when I have ever encountered an older heart warrior sharing their journey, they speak so positively about it and how amazing they're doing, and I'm like, why aren't you being honest about how hard this is? Because, like, I know a lot of heart families, so I know I'm not the only one that feels like this. So I know I'm not the only one that feels like this. I don't understand why they're not honest about it, about how... Split pace, 22. I don't know why they're not honest about it, about how hard this actually is, about how much trauma there is, about how every day is a struggle. Like, I don't get why they put this positivity wash over it all the time instead of the reality, because there's 2 sides of it, and I want to make sure that we are sharing both sides, because this channel is both for people not in the heart community and for the heart community. And I think if you're a new family coming into this who's just got a diagnosis, it's important for you to see the happy moments and what they're capable of, but it's so important that you prepare yourself for what this is actually like to live with day in and day out. Because I had no idea when I accepted that diagnosis and chose the surgeries that this would be Dawn-Louise's life 16 years later. I did not realise that she was going to need so much support. You know, they put a lot of pressure on termination and everything, and I think a lot of the parents in the heart community get very upset about it, understandably. However, being 16 years into this, I completely understand why they do it. I will never have another child because of this. I will never put another child through this, because there are moments of joy, but there is so much that is just incredibly difficult. And I don't think I'm ever going to fully forgive myself for giving my daughter a life that was so hard for her. But I did the best that I could with the options I was given, the time that I had to make them, and everything like that. And, you know, I don't really talk much about me being a teen mum, because honestly, it hasn't really negatively affected me that much. You know, a lot of people speak really poorly of teen parents and tell us our lives are going to be over and things like that. It's honestly, it's not been an issue for me. The only times that I've had an issue is when people are judging me when we're in hospital and stuff, because I'm already struggling so much as it is. So obviously that does then hit harder. But apart from that, being a young mum actually really helped me on this journey, because me now, at nearly 33 years old, would not be able to do what 16-year-old me did alone as a full-time carer and single parent for Dawn-Louise. I was up every 2 hours administering medication and tube feeding. And I had to test the tube to make sure that it was safe for her still to use. We had to go to the hospital at like 2 o'clock in the morning if she'd pull it out. And that happened multiple times, because those crafty little fingers can really get up there. You know, there's no way, with how my health is now, with how I feel now as a person in my own health, there's no way I would have been able to cope as well as I did when I was 16 to 25, when things were like really rough. You know, in the hardest years of Dawnie's life, me being younger benefited us both so heavily. And I think that people don't want to hear that, you know. I feel like anytime that there's talk about teen parents, you're only allowed to talk about how terrible it is. You're only allowed to put people off it. And it's like, I never planned to be a teen parent. I was told I couldn't have children, and then found out that I was 22 weeks and 3 days pregnant. I had like less than a week to decide. I can't remember exactly how long it is, because it's years ago now. But I had less than a week to decide what to do. that is not a lot of time to alter two people's lives for the rest of their existence. Like, I don't think that people really grasp what that choice is, if that makes sense. So yeah, like, I didn't know that this is what the day-to-day life would be like for her. You know, they talk about the surgeries and how hard they are, sure, but they never explained that. I mean, to be fair, I was promised Dawn-Louise would have oxygen in the 90s by 4 years old when she had her fontan. She's 16 and has never been over 85%. At the best, she gets about 83%. You know, she's very rarely ever at 85%. So, you know, and over the last, I think it's been like 4 or 5 years now, she's been dropping down into the 60s, sitting mostly around 75 to 77%. So, like, I had no idea that this is what her life would be like for so long. I had no idea that there was really going to be no hope for it to get better for her. And they never spoke about sort of the social aspects of it, or the mental aspects of it, or, you know, friendships being affected, or anything like that. So I want to be honest about it. I want people to be prepared, because I really wasn't. And obviously I've done my best with what I could do, and I work with Dawn-Louise as an individual instead of just a heart kid and part of the heart community. But it can be like really hard, because like even in the heart community, even with other single ventricles, she's so far off what a lot of people are getting because of her saturations being so much lower. And you know, we're now at the point where the doctors don't even know how to treat her, because her case is more severe, and she's also not showing the signs that most do. So for example, when we had our last cardiac review, they said, you know, they looked at her stress test. She's doing so incredibly well for somebody with such low oxygen. They never see this. They never see kids with such low oxygen do as much as she does, cope with as much as she does. And that's not to say that it's easy. And I think that's the hardest thing to distinguish, is I can say she's doing amazing with 75 to 85% oxygen, and people go like, oh great, there's no problem. It's like, no, she is still struggling every single day, but amongst those struggles, she is somehow still living a life, and that is amazing on its own. It doesn't mean that it's good, it just means that it's amazing that she can, because reality says that she shouldn't. You know, and you know, that's one of the reasons that we're really umming and ahhing whether to close her fenestration or not, because her blood's getting thicker. It is causing a higher risks of strokes and heart attacks and blood clots, but we could alter her we could alter her quality of life so negatively by bringing those saturations up. And what's annoying right now is anytime I talk about my daughter having another cardiac catheter, the same answers keep coming up. Good luck, hope it all works out. Oh, that's going to be amazing. I hope she's going to be better after it. It's like, no, that's not. This is a palliative care route. There is no getting better. It's just managing the symptoms. You know, we are going to have to offset thick blood with sicknesses, other end sicknesses, you know, dizziness, lack of body control. Like, there's going to be so many more side effects, and all people are going to be saying, I just know all they'll be saying if she becomes pink and has high sats, all they'll say is, oh my god, her sats are amazing. Oh my god, she looks so good now. She's not blue anymore. And it's like, but she's not better. She's not better. That's like, I can't make it any clearer that none of these surgeries are going to make her better. They aren't going to make her quality of life even better. It's actually getting worse by having more surgeries. But we get at the point where we don't have a choice, because it's becoming dangerous for her. And it's like, it's so hard to explain that to people. And it's like, the other day and this is the thing, like, it's not just people that don't understand the heart community. Like, it happens a lot in the heart community itself. For example, someone on my TikTok yesterday, I put up photos of Dawn from when she was 4, because I was replying to another comment. And they were like, oh my god, she was so blue back then. I remember when my boy was like that. And I'm like, she's still like that. She's never not been like that. And like, they're talking about it like, oh, it's so sad because she's so blue there. And it's like, she's still that blue. It's still that sad, you know. And it's like, you know, and then they start telling me, oh well, you know, my kid's up in the 90s with saturations. It's like, brilliant, thanks for that. Like, I didn't need to know that, because my daughter's not got 90. She's never been 90. And if she does ever get to 90, we're going to have a load of other symptoms to fight. And it's just like, it's so hard because this is a life that you can't really get support for, because in the heart community, they get it, but there's still that like comparison. There's still like people comparing, and I think that this is one of the hardest parts about this, is even being part of the heart community and knowing others who have been through the same thing, they still might be a bit insensitive to your struggles because they're not living those set of struggles. Because Dawn-Louise is the only heart warrior that we know that with 75 to 85% range at 16 years old with a single ventricle. So it's like really hard because the heart community tried to support us through the fontan, and they're like, she's going to be great after this, she's going to have more energy, she's going to eat more, she's going to put on weight, she's going to have high stats, and none of it happened. None of it. And even the doctors promised us that. And, you know, when she came out of the surgery and the oxygen saturation started dropping again because she was taken off the ventilator and then taken off of the oxygen, they said, don't worry, it's going to go up. It never did. It never went up. And her whole childhood was limited because of that. Her whole childhood was limited under the confines of a saturation range of 75 to 85%. And then, you know, she's forced into mainstream school, where it's just a constant reminder for both of us, to be honest, of everything that she can't do, of everything that she finds difficult. And it's exhausting. Like, mentally, it's just so exhausting because she's the one living with it. So obviously she's the one that's like never getting an escape from this. But then it's also hard because I'm the one that's making all these choices that are affecting her life. And like I've got to watch her grow up, remembering my childhood and what I was capable of, and knowing that she can't do that. And then just, it's really hard to know that you're the reason for it. It's really hard to know that every moment that she's suffering or struggling is because I chose that for her. And like, I love her so much, and she is the best thing that ever happened to me, and I don't know what I'll do without her. But I hate that she's got to fight so much just to be here with me. And I think the older she gets, and just seeing how it's just not going to get better for her, I can't help but wonder if I made the right choice, because she deserves so much more than this. She's such a lovely person, and she's so creative, and she's so strong and confident, and just such an amazing person. And I know that she's got so many dreams she wants to achieve, and I'm really worried she won't get to do that. Like, we're about to go into college, and I'm really worried that her heart's going to make it really hard for her, and it's going to get to a point where she just can't cope, because it just feels like there's no good options for her. You know, if we talk about she can't stand up for a long period, people are like, well, she could sit down. It's like, it's the same risk. So, yeah. Oh, I'm very sorry, Bobby. I've done this whole thing whilst wearing your business's merch. This is not the promo that you needed. I'm so sorry. Let's just flip that over. Right. I've yapped on long enough. I'm going to go have a nice hot tea, I think. I've actually been trying to cut down on tea, but it's freezing today for some reason, so I'm going to warm my fingers. But yeah, thanks for listening to my rant. If you skipped, don't blame you. See you later. Hello. So it is now nearly 1 o'clock, so I'm getting ready to pick Dawnie up again. She's only doing one masterclass day because it turns out it's like a double one for people that can't be there for both. So she only has to be there for one of them. So I'm gonna go pick her up, and then she's got dance tonight, so she'll have a couple of hours in between to revise, which will be really good for her. Because her exam is next weekend, as we said earlier. I've been busy editing since having a little meltdown earlier. I did actually end up phoning Bobby because I got myself quite worked up and just struggling, and I wish I could have caught it. So we started off the phone call when I was sat in the lounge, and then I went into the kitchen because I was making my lunch. And I actually realised that we have a camera in the kitchen because it used to be used for the dogs. So I've caught part of it, and I might insert a little bit, but I missed the best bit, unfortunately. But he was really sweet, and he gave me some like words I needed to hear and stuff, and he was really supportive, which was lovely. It's now raining, so I'm back in a hat, back in my welly boots. I'm going to take Dawnie some wellies actually as well, because she hasn't got any boots on today. I'll just pop a hat and some wellies in for her. That should be enough. So that, because she's unfortunately her school boots broke, so she's wearing Mary Jane's at the moment, so we don't want her getting her feet wet. But also, I've been editing the little train video today, and I'm so upset because thank God I stopped filming halfway round and restarted the clip, because so much of it has no sound. This is not the first time this has happened. This happened at the Akon concert as well. I have no idea why this keeps happening. So I think I'm gonna have to contact Apple and see if they can offer any advice of any kind. Because obviously this is what I do. And not only that, I'm so upset because every clip up to them is fine. Every clip after that so far is fine. And it did it at the clip where we're talking and laughing, and Dawn was being really cute and sweet, and we were having a good time. And I'm just really upset that now I don't have that memory anymore. So yeah, considering I was already emotional today, I didn't need that. But anyway, let's go get her.
At the school, we've got 15 more minutes till she can leave, and it's not nice up here. Can't show you, but it's pretty bad. United. How was
In the
school?
rain.
How was your exam?
It was good.
Yeah. What one did you have? Physics?
Maths.
Maths. Sorry, physics was yesterday.
Yeah, I already had
Day
it.
behind. How was it?
It was okay.
Yeah. Did you feel like you struggled? How you out of 10? How would you say you did?
About a 7.
Okay, not feeling too confident then.
I did quite a few. I don't know what questions.
Okay.
There was one that was really confusing me.
I just had a thought.
Yeah.
You could have stayed and had lunch first. Tomorrow you've got the same sort of timetable, so if your friend's going to be in, maybe stay back and have lunch together, eh?
To be fair, we've got English revision,
Yeah.
which is later on, but there's one that's straight
Wait,
after.
you haven't got revision today?
No, it's
Oh, you made me panic then. I was
No.
like, no,
'Cause
I've picked you up
with our-
already. It's already in motion.
Because with our history exam, we have the exam, and then straight after there's an English one.
Oh.
But there's another one later on, so depending what...
Is that masterclasses or exams?
Masterclasses, so
Oh, okay.
depending when we get out, it'll depend on whether to go to the first one or not.
Yeah.
So we might just stay in school.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I have some bad news.
Why?
You know the train video? So I ended up pausing it halfway through when we stopped and then carrying it on in a separate clip. The whole first clip where we're talking, excited, having the best time, no
audio?
sound.
Oh, what at all?
No sound whatsoever. And I have no idea why. All the clips leading up to it, perfectly fine. So far the ones after it have been fine. But the same
What,
thing...
in iMovie or the actual phone?
No, the actual photos, like the actual video. What the hell are those boys doing?
They're year 11s. That is the definition of them being year. Well, I say year 11s. They're more like year 2s.
Dawnnie serving insults on the daily. Anyway.
Well, obviously, they can't
Yeah.
do that.
I just love how everyone's, how like so many people are talking about boys and there's you like, bloody boys. just a hindrance to your existence at this point, eh?
No, me and Katie wanted to sit together, right? And then we had to sit on separate tables.
Why?
Because they wanted us, the teacher said, one per table. It's like you're having an exam. Like, don't make us think of exams right now. Like,
Was that for masterclass?
yeah.
Why in a masterclass would they treat it like an exam though?
I have no clue.
I thought the whole point of the masterclass was so you can ask for help.
Yeah. But apparently they said, if you want to talk, you can go out. So me and Katie
Just
went,
leave.
No, me and Katie, I just went like this. Cuckoo.
Oh dear.
They're
Dawnnie.
cuckoo. because
Do they let you ask questions in the masterclass?
I mean, to be fair, most of the time because we had 2 teachers in one thing, and they're like, right, 5 minutes to explain this topic. You have to revise that bit at home because they haven't been able to cover it. So I just said like,
So what's the point then?
I don't even know.
Yeah.
And they're like, right, get a good night's sleep. Like, yeah, I'm going to be revising till 10 o'clock because you didn't like cover half the stuff.
Oh, bless you.
Not really, though.
Quite stressful then, eh?
Yeah. No, there's so much to remember. I don't like it.
It was this history?
Yeah.
Dates?
Huh?
Is it the dates that are hard to remember?
Well, we've got to talk about Yalta conferences, Tehran conferences, and how...
Yeah, I'm 32.
and, like,
I went to school
Russia
16 years ago. I don't even know what you're saying.
And how Russia is, like, involved, and then how, like, YouTube spy planes, and then how...
Sorry, did you
someone
just say
hits-
YouTube used to spy planes?
No. U2 spy planes and
U2 like the band?
gets a shoe.
I mean, they had
he goes
my
bang,
iPod
bang,
once.
bang, because because like the Americans are like, we did not. It must have gone off course. Yeah.
So you've had a lovely day, basically.
Yep.
Can I just say, though, you did choose history.
I mean,
you
it
have
was
done
all
this to
geography,
yourself.
and I've heard that they don't learn anything in geography. So
I suppose.
yeah,
What was your favourite exam so far?
probably the English.
Have you done all your photography ones now?
Yeah.
How are they?
They were actually very good.
Yeah.
That's the only one I liked.
Just think, if you do animal welfare and keep up with the photography side of things, you could be an animal photography person. Because if you work in like RSPCA or something, then you can take photos on social media for the dogs and animals, eh?
Yeah. Then people were like, oh my, this is so cute. I want to adopt. And I'm like, perfect, come in.
Exactly. So, anything else that you would like to share with the group? Hopefully the sound is working.
Hopefully.
I'm going to cry otherwise.
Oh, I've got my crisps.
All right, we'll catch up with you later, I guess. So, Dawn-Louise has been busy revising for tomorrow's test, and we had our dinner quite early today, and now we're off to dance. Dawn-Louise does ballet, tap and modern, but it's really interesting because her exams aren't going to be for ballet, tap and modern. It's some sort of like freestyle and lyrical, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which is so weird. Like, none of her other schools have done that, but her other schools were ISTD, and this one is IDTA, so it is slightly different. It's really sunny, but it's deceptive because it's so windy that it's very cold. So hopefully you can hear this okay. Also, I spoke to Apple support. They're saying the reason that clip didn't have any sound is because my iCloud's full, which makes no sense. So I'm going to go on the laptop soon and delete loads of stuff, and I'm deleting loads of old footage that I wanted to make into other edits that I've had for like a year now. I'm going to have to just delete those for now. But I do like to back things up. One day I'll have a MacBook and a beefy external hard drive, but the last time I bought an external hard drive, I spent £80 on it. It was a Seagate one, and it just stopped working. And I literally spent months.
Was that like the old laptop you had?
Yeah. Well, I used it on there, but it wasn't part of the laptop.
Thank you.
Stay still, head up. Not all the way up, just normal up.
Stand still and upright. Measuring your weight and height. Remain still and keep your head upright. If you would like to measure your body fat, firmly grip the handles at the sides as shown in the figure. Otherwise, step down from the platform. Measuring your body fat.
sun's in my eyes. How, do you want to fill them in our dance class?
So, in dance, we practiced for our exam year, and like know when we have to go in and everything. And yeah, I'm quite excited. We had a cat friend nearly follow us, but it gave me a first roly-poly. It was very, very cute.
The sun's in my eyes again. It's really annoying. It's been such terrible weather when we're walking to school, and now that we want to go to bed, it's 19 degrees and boiling hot outside. Right, go on, you freshen up, shower, and we're gonna have some rice pudding because we had dinner earlier, so we're having rice pudding, and then getting ready for bed. I'll speak to you in a minute when I'm not blind. Actually, before I go, my trainers that I love, my favourite trainers in the whole world, the ones that I've loved since the day I got them, disintegrated from the rain, and then you put them in the tumble dryer. There's holes in the side of the sole now because they were memory foams. I'm guessing that they couldn't handle the tumble dryer, but they were soaked and I didn't know what else to do. So now I'm going to have to do some shoe shopping this weekend. Start outdoor walk. Dinky dink.
Sure, let's do a countdown.
Yeah, I think so. Are you just going to take those in today, or do you want to take the other pair of shoes?
I'll just take these.
Okay. How are you feeling today? Huh?
Good.
Yeah.
I had core for 5 hours and 56.
You did what, sorry?
Had core sleep.
Oh, core sleep. Sorry, I thought you said core.
Only 1 hour and 2 minutes of deep though.
Oh dear.
And REM.
REM, that's where you dream. That's dream sleep.
Oh, I only
It doesn't mean you
for
were
an
dreaming.
hour and 50.
It doesn't mean that you were dreaming the entire time. It just means that's the stage of sleep where dreams happen.
Yeah, only for an hour and 50 hours.
Hold on, I'm just going to grab you some hairspray.
Then I was awake for 36 minutes.
Close your eyes. Actually, take the thing again.
No, I woke up at 4 o'clock
Oh no.
because my blanket had fell. Apparently that wakes me up.
Hold on, I'm not surprised. Who doesn't need to like turn around? Right.
I'd be done at school.
No!
What?
I pulled it off.
Oh, how did you do that?
I'll have to get some pliers and put it back on.
Oh, can you get 2? Because my real ones come off as well.
Why don't we just share a pair of pliers? Why would we need 2 of them?
Don't know. But yeah.
Okay. Happy Thursday!
I've got a history exam.
How you feeling about it?
Ugh, my hand's going to be aching afterwards. So you have to write at least 2 paragraphs per question.
That's a lot.
It's like English, but history.
What time do I have to pick you up today? Because you haven't got masterclass, right?
I have got a masterclass.
Oh. Okay. Well, but you've only got 1, right?
There's 2, but me and Katie are going to see if we actually need to go to the second one or not.
Oh, I see. So what time should I be picking you up? If you're only going to 1,
12:20.
and if you're going to 2?
3 o'clock or 4.
Okay, just make sure that you message me then, yeah?
Ow.
Good luck. But I love. Have you got your water bottle? Have you got your 46? I drink it. Perfect.
I've never seen so many bees in my life. I don't know if you're going to be able to see them on camera, but I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, oh my god, there's loads of them. They're everywhere. I don't know if you can see them. So many bees. I really don't want one to land on me because I love them. Day 4 pickup complete, and today was really interesting because I saw the most amount of bees, bumblebees, I have ever seen in my life in one plant. Everywhere you looked at this big bush, there was at least 10 different bumblebees. I tried to get some videos, but unfortunately I couldn't because obviously they're bees, they're quite small. But I've got a few little clips that I'll show you. But Dawn-Louise, what did you have today?
I had history. And it was okay actually. It wasn't too bad. I actually wrote quite a lot, and I'm happy.
Did you feel like you managed to remember all the dates that you were struggling with?
Yeah.
Good. Do you have any methods for remembering them, or? just pure memory skill?
I just try and write them in order and just try and come up with like clues.
Okay.
But today I had English revision for my last English exam.
And why is that sad?
Because I really like my teacher and she's really nice.
Oh.
And
Is she the only teacher you like?
yeah. Because she was my English teacher for like whole 2 years.
Oh.
And she was like really nice and funny because when we were doing like Macbeth, she would always put on a character when she was reading out the lines. She wouldn't read them like normally. She would go, when will we three meet again in thunder, lightning or in rain? And she would go full onto character and the whole class would just start laughing with her because it was so funny. But it was like really nice because like it made it more memorable instead of just telling us.
How do you feel you did on your exam out of 10?
Think about an 8. I think I'm okay. But I'm really excited for tomorrow's one.
Yeah?
'Cause that one's like speech, article, letter, that type of format. So one is picked, but there's like 3 main ones that will come up. But I'm really hoping for like a letter. And what's funny is you can actually use the teacher's name.
Oh.
If you put, "Dear Mrs. Smith, yours sincerely," then like that's the mark. So I might just write to Miss Smith in my note. Because to be fair, she said like, if you know the person well, then write a name. If you don't, then it's sir or madam. But she said the most common one is Dear Mrs. Smith. I think that was quite funny. But yeah, it's my last English and then I'm all done with English.
And you got 6 more exams after English, right?
I still got...
One a day, right?
Yeah, I still got history, still got science, still got dance.
What's the next history one then? 'Cause you did history today, didn't you?
Yeah, I can't remember what that one was.
Okay.
I think it's Germany.
Oh, okay.
So we've done medicine, we've done Cold War, which is today.
How did you find the medicine one? Because I know that you struggle with that when it comes up about anatomy, don't you?
Yeah. Surprisingly, I knew more about that one than this one.
Okay.
Because somehow I knew, because like I know most of the stuff.
Most of what stuff?
Like
Medical stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it was a help of a boost.
Well, there you go. One upside to being a heart warrior, eh?
Yeah. But because this is our second language paper, and the other one was creative writing, which I think I did quite well because I used cyclical structure. All from that, you know that frying pan idea?
Yeah.
And I said how the frying pan thing looks like fog.
Oh, yeah.
I used that in my exam.
Oh, amazing.
And I made a cyclical structure.
Amazing.
I did it where she's trying to clean the dishes in her house, right? Oh, I got stuck to her chocolate. There was people. So I started with cyclical structure where it's basically this idea started with me and Mum talking about how because of the soapy water and everything with the hot water it went all cloudy when the frying pan. So I just went to how she's scrubbing, right? And then she's thinking back to the clouds, and then I talk about how she enters this building and then it goes back. But I've left it on a cliffhanger technically because she goes into a room, yeah? But the door locks and then suddenly, poof, she's back in her house. How did she escape? Oh, I think that's a good storyline. But yeah, starting my outdoor walk. So I'm gonna do this.
You're enjoying your outdoor walk?
Yeah. I'm gonna do this now. Not really, but I like doing it. Do you think we'll see the cats?
I don't know, don't you?
I want to see the cats.
This is literally what she asks me every single day now because her cat friend keeps coming over to say hello.
2 cat friends actually. I think we should have
2 cat friends
I think
actually.
we should have a look for
It was just the
cat.
one swan actually.
No, we should have a look for the tabby one. The tabby one rolled over onto my feet yesterday.
Yeah.
It was
I'm not
quite
gonna lie, I
adorable.
really want to visit the Hot Fuzz town, which is Mel's, which is funny because we went to Wells, so we could have gone to Mel's, but I didn't know it was there and didn't know
How
what it
does
was.
Hot Fuzz link to cats?
Because I said it was just the one actually.
Oh!
We need to get. What's annoying is I can't find it online anywhere. We're going to have to go to a CEX and get it on DVD.
See ya!
Anyway, any final words, Dawn-Louise? Exam taker extraordinaire.
Can I time travel to on Monday I finish, please?
How are you feeling about finishing school?
It's weird, but also it's just like
How is it going into school after having Leavers Day?
I think it just kind of just like we don't really know what we need to do anymore. Because like if we have a session 6 and we do some revision, we have to like think of like what we're doing and actually where we can go, because sometimes libraries have classrooms, like lessons going in them, and then sometimes the canteen's like busy for other exams, so we have to like really try and think of like where we can actually revise.
Alright, we'll catch you later or tomorrow if we don't end up doing anything later.
Bye! Bye!
Happy Friday! And today Dawn-Louise has
English!
her last English exam, and I've got Pilates today, so you'll be coming on with me for a little bit. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Right, let's go. Hello! So, I'm now getting ready to leave for Pilates. I'm going to have to wear these trainers that I absolutely hate because my trainers are ruined. I don't like them. They've got that like arch support in, and I don't like it. It just feels like there's a massive lump in the middle of my foot. It's not pleasant, but they do slip on and off, which is good because Pilates you do shoeless. But yeah, I don't know whether I have to wear a coat or not. I think I'm gonna take one just in case. I really need to get a new coat though. This thing is so tatty. It's really bothering me. But yeah, I need to go grab a bottle of water from the shop, and then off to Pilates. Let's go.
Hey guys, so you've got me, and I had my last English exam. Oh, my last English. No, I actually really like my English teacher because, well, one, she's like pretty much like the actual one who, like, she's the only teacher who actually explains things. Like, she actually goes in detail, and whenever we did like Macbeth and she was saying quotes, she would always say, go into a character. Like, you just like be writing down and she just starts going, okay, so I'm going to read out, and these are some important quotes you need to note down. And all we hear is, when will we three meet again? Thunder, lightning, or in rain? She'd do a voice and everything, and everyone would just like stop writing, look up and just go, yep, and carry on writing as if it's normal. And it was just like really funny. And yes, it was my last exam today, and I nearly, with only 30 minutes spare, had to like try and do question 3 because I missed question 3. I didn't even write, like, it's not like I wrote a sentence and then went to another question to come back to it later. I just completely forgot there was a question 3. And it's the second year as well. So this time I actually remembered to do it. And I was checking through my answer, like, this is my last exam. I need a solid 4. I need a pass, okay? I need a pass. And I flipped over from question 2. And then, bam! Blank space. I was just like, pen, lid, down, boom. So let's just say I ended up with 2.5 pages in about half an hour. So hopefully, because it was a 12 marker as well, and like a 12 marker is quite, it's not like too big. It's not like I missed question 5, which I did first, because basically if you ever have English language, because that was my paper, if you ever have English language, always do question 5, question 1, no, do question 5, then do 3, 2 and 4, then do 1, because the first one is just like a cross off box, And I find that with 2, 3 and 4, you have to make sure you read the extract like fully and like pick out key bits. I basically like read through, and if it's got me like going, that's interesting, like, oh, they think this is good. If I get an idea from just one line, highlight it, okay? Highlight, annotate, whatever. Just highlight and take your time with it. Especially with question 5, plan. If you don't plan, plan. Plan. Sounds like I'm saying ham. Plan, ham. But yeah, definitely plan. That's my advice for you. And and try and remember a red forest. Now you're probably like, why do I need to know a red forest? Okay, why do I need to know a forest is red? Like, no, it's basically loads of techniques. So you have alliteration. So like, the chili cold chocolate, for example, that's alliteration because it's got multiple words starting with the same letter. Although it's not sibilance. Sibilance is an S. So like the slithering slimy snake, for an example. Okay, now that's what I think of. And then you've got rhetorical question, always good. Then you've got emotive language. So it goes alliteration, rhetorical question, emotive language, direct address. Always use that mainly in a speech or a letter. I think it's definitely a speech though, because definitely use it in an article as well. Like, did you know? Like, that's a rhetorical, like that. Like, it hooks you on. Or like, did you know that 75% deal with this? I don't know, whatever it's asking you. And yeah, so and then like a red forest is like alliteration, rhetorical question, emotive language, direct address, facts. You can make them up, don't worry, you don't have to actually know facts unless you're doing history, then you need facts. Opinion. Repetition. So there's 2 R's. You don't really have to worry about if you get the order mixed up. To be fair, I think I've mixed up the order already, but I mean it's spelling out red forest. Emphasis, or no, exaggeration, sorry, which is also known as hyperbole. So just think about exaggeration, like, I'm trying to think. The pillow was hard as a rock, you know, like that, or like the ground was, or like the door was hard as a rock or something. Just like, I'm exaggerating, the door is like really hard to like push through or something. I don't know. Statistics, that's like 24% this, 10% this, 1 out of something, and then triple. I always forget triple. Triple's like a list of 3 basically. But yeah, so that is my a red forest tip for you. But the reason I don't even know, I'm just jabbering on for like 8 or so minutes, or like 5 minutes, depending how long this clip is. But the reason I'm actually here ending the vlog for you is because my mum phoned our friend Shan. Ta-da! Shan, she has the same condition as me. Shan, go subscribe to Shan. And yeah, and then my mum felt really tired after Pilates, which is like a type of thing. I don't know why I'm putting on this. But yeah, she felt quite tired after doing Pilates and obviously being on the call with Shan. So that is why I'm doing it. But you will catch up on Pilates soon. Bye guys. Sheen, slow go. It won't open. Oh wait, now it is. There we go. Oh wait. Oh, I'm pinkifying my phone. Oh! Oh. Ooh. 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 Big bones. Wait. Oh. Wait. I think
Oh, they've sent the wrong one, haven't they?
I mean, it's the right one. It's just.
Is it though?
Oh no! Wait, hold on. It is on the same bit.
No,
Oh, it is working.
no, look, it's got a hole for this thing. They've sent the wrong one.
Oh wait, what? Wait.
Because I've got a button here. You haven't got a button there, have you? They've sent the wrong one.
No, but it's so cute. I mean, I can give it.
That better be the right one.
Wait, can you go in my pink silly bag like that, please?
Do you like them?
Yeah. Plus, I can still keep this. Hope. I don't know. Do I have to?
You don't have to. You can do.
No, I don't.
Please tell me that fits. Or is that the wrong one as well?
I don't know. Where did it? Oh, there it is. Did I put it on backward to front?
Does it fit?
So far, so good. Ready?
You might have put that round the wrong way. I'm not sure, to be honest.
Did I?
I honestly don't know. But it fits, doesn't it? It's not too small or too big, so I'm sure we can figure it out.
Yeah. Oh! Oh, that's cute. Wait, hold on.
I thought this way you could clip it onto your keys or something. You might want to blue tack the top bit on because I didn't realise that was separate from the rest of it, so I don't know if it'll be tight enough to hold it on.
It seems strong enough.
Yeah, I can't believe they sent this. This is definitely meant for my phone because it's got this bit.
Yeah.
And then that would be the power button. And then the volume keys. I mean, it's the same camera, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, actually, I think the only difference is it's got a slot for something that you don't need. Because the buttons are still there, aren't they? Oh, sorry. What do you think? Do you think it's too big or do you think it fits?
I think it fits.
Oh, okay.
I just need to put this in there, but I don't know how to.
Yeah. Obviously, it doesn't have a bit covering your camera though, so you just have to be careful, like when you're dropping it and things.
Yeah.
But if
Yeah, because you can tell it's slightly though it doesn't really fit.
Oh, okay. Maybe try it out and see what you think. If not, you can we'll get you a different one. What's it say on the packet?
This one.
Do you need to have a look?
iPhone 16 Pro Max.
Yeah. So that's for my phone then, because you're only a 13 Pro.
Yeah.
So yeah. What about the AirPods? What they say?
That's this one. So AirPods 4.
Yeah. So the AirPods is right. Let's have a look at it. What do you think?
I quite like.
Yeah.
Ready.
But yeah, obviously the clip bit that holds on the wristlet, you could clip that to your keys, couldn't you? So that you don't lose it.
It's fine. Ready?
To be fair, you could always use the wristlet for something else, couldn't you? Like a purse or something if you don't feel like you need it.
Yeah. I wonder if this.
Yeah, so it goes through here.
Oh, okay, so it's like a side one.
No, it's not like a side one. You put it through one side, put it through the other, and then it's tied on.
No, I meant it as a side, like.
Oh, I see what you mean. Sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry that it doesn't fit your phone though.
It's okay.
Well, it's not really. Do you like them though?
Yeah. Just
I'll do that for you later, Dawny, just in case we have to send it back, darling.
okay. It's really cute.
Yeah. It's not actually a matching set. I found them separately.
Did you?
Yeah.
I thought they were matching stuff.
That's what I thought. They look like they belong together, don't they?
Yeah. Especially with this as well. Is this a separate to that or?
Yeah. Oh no, sorry. The rest of it that came with it goes with it. Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah.
It
Well,
goes with
you
my
said
Hello
you said
Kitty.
you wanted something girly, and I know you like bows and stuff. So
Yeah, I quite like it.
yeah.
I just wish it fit.
I know. I'll have a look and I'll try and get you the right one.
Yeah.
Sorry, darling. Well, we can have a matching one if I have that.
Yeah.
Happy Monday! And Dawn-Louise's last full week of exams, and then she's only in on the Monday. But we went out and got me some new trainers at the weekend because I refused to leave the house. So I'm gonna get my shoes on. But how are we feeling today?
Good, a little tired, but
Yeah.
so it's technically a week until I finish because we finish on a Monday, which is a week from now.
Yeah. How are you feeling about that?
Good. I'm excited to go. Plus, also, but what's weird is like, what do I do for my extended summer? Like, because I've got loads of camps, but they're not until like.
You'd be surprised that they're gonna come fast.
Yeah, but.
They're really close together. So once they start coming, they're not gonna stop coming. It's like Shrek entry. How much sleep did you get last night?
I don't know. Let me check.
Okay.
Eight hours, 8 minutes.
Okay, decent. What time did you go to sleep?
2209 and 6:51. Did you wake me up at 6:51?
Yeah, I might have, because I woke you up as soon as I was done in the bathroom.
No, explain it then.
Yeah. I don't understand.
Why?
These shoes feel smaller than your ones did.
Oh.
I tried yours on them, they felt perfectly fine, but these ones, my toe's right at the end.
Oh.
It's like the black ones are smaller or something.
Oh.
They're definitely a size 5, so I don't understand. Maybe that it's just because they're new and they need stretching out. Something to do with it. I'm giant again! I'm tall. I'm so tall with my junky trainers. Junky trainers? I meant chunky trainers. I feel really dizzy today.
What do you? What do you?
Got up. Right, let's get you to school. You got everything? Your pencil case? Phone? Right, we'll see you later. Bye. All that effort to get my trainers on. And it's raining, so I'm having to put my wellies on again. Because it is actively raining. That will not do. Oh, I'll probably pull my socks up. Have you got your bottle, darling?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, you've got your wellies on as well, haven't you? Okay. Good. Do you want a hat or you happy with the brolly?
Oh.
Yeah? Oh, my coat's gone done. I really need to get a new coat. Right. See you later. So I am on my way to collect Dawny. I've just left because I'm not supposed to need to get to her for another half an hour, but she has just messaged me to let me know that she has finished half an hour early. So I am on my way to get her, but she is going to start walking with her umbrella and kind of meet halfway whilst we're on the phone. So she's just getting out of school and then she's going to call me. But it is raining still. So not the nicest walking weather, but at least she'll get slightly longer at home now, which will be good for her because she was really struggling this morning and not very talkative. So yeah, but I ended up doing a live for an hour and it was so nice and chill because like normally our lives on TikTok are really like chaotic. We get a lot of questions, we have to talk really fast and it gets a bit mad, but this one was just so nice and calm and we had some really lovely people in and I just had a really nice like little chat and it was nice because I don't normally get a lot of time to chill on Mondays, but because Dawny's schedule is a bit weird at the moment, we got to just sit and chill, which was really nice. Right, I'll see you in a minute. Hello!
Ta-da! I have been picked up now. But I had... what did I have? Biology. And it went okay, lots of tick boxes.
Kickboxing?
Tick boxes. But it's raining. But yeah.
How do you feel you did today?
It was actually not too bad. Quite liked it.
You really do want to out my double chin here, don't you?
No, and we we got out around like 10 or 8, but I had to wait for like my friend because I had her phone. She didn't bring a bag because there's no point when
You're
you have an
definitely the most
exam.
prepared student, it sounds like.
Yeah, some people do bring bags, but like out of my friend group, well, out of my friend, me and my friend, but like
Whoa!
I'm the only one. What is it?
It's my alarm.
Oh, and we're like the only one. I'm the only one who like actually brings stuff. But yeah, we're on our way home now. It's raining.
How did you feel you did out of 10?
I think it was really good.
Yeah?
I think about like a 9 or
Feel
something.
confident?
Yeah.
Good. So what masterclass have you got today?
History.
And that's tomorrow's exam.
Yeah.
How you feeling about it so far?
Good.
Yeah. How are you
Yeah.
feeling now? You still sound quite out of breath.
Yeah. Feeling
It's
alright.
not easy for you, is it?
No.
But you've got to have a nice 3-hour break, eh?
Yeah.
Get some rest in, get some lunch.
Yeah. But yeah.
Should you make pasta for lunch so it's a bit more filling for you?
No.
Okay. Right.
I bet the cats aren't going to be out.
I haven't seen it yet, but hopefully.
Let's go.
Right, see you home.
Sadly, the exam season really took it out of Dawn-Louise, and when she came home, she pretty much stayed on the couch for quite a while before finally giving in and having a nap. The nap ended up lasting for 3 hours, so I did make the decision to contact her school and decline her attendance to the masterclass that evening. And when she woke up, she asked to check her saturations because she felt so weak and tired, which normally results in her getting an ambulance because her saturations fall below 75%. But as you can see, they were actually at the higher end of her range. So this was the first time in quite a while that excessive tiredness had not been linked to lower saturations.
So, I have this new thing. You're probably wondering, what is this? Well, guess what? It's my AirPods case. I got this with some, it's got like this pearl thing so I can clip onto bags. But I really like it. But, bad news, they sent the wrong size.
Actually, your mum's silly and ordered the wrong size.
Well, she doubted herself there, but she ordered the wrong size. She ordered it for her phone. So I'm contemplating of putting it on, and then when mine comes, we can do matches. And then hopefully we'll actually remember which one's which. But yeah, but it's a really nice one. And what's funny is these don't actually come as a set. It's actually just separate, which is quite funny. But the AirPods fit, and I quite like how like they're not super colourful. Because I don't know why, but like if I have something, like I won't like it super colourful, but I'd like it have a little bit of a pattern. Like I won't want it like multicoloured. Like no, I'd rather have this because to be fair, if you just look at that, like it doesn't really look like an AirPods case unless you look at the back. Because I don't think they can cover that, so you can like actually like get it like to go up and down. But yeah, I quite like this. But today I didn't go and do revision because I had an exam this morning, which was science. That was fun. Lots of tick boxes though. Like there were so many tick boxes and only a few that I had to write some stuff. Most of the time I was just like, this is right, hope that's right. Hope we get a 3, because that's what I'm aiming for college. It's so weird. I have like a week and a day left. Well, no, actually just a week now. Just this week and a day. Just this week and a day, and I'm done. And I'm done. This is the last Friday, which is Friday, but with a yay. Because, yeah. But it's really funny because one of my friends does the language, so she has to come in on Tuesday, so she doesn't actually finish until a week and 2 days. So it's kind of funny. But yeah, so I was a bit sleepy this morning. Well, not really this morning, but like, I was just like a bit like, I just want this exam over and done with. And then I came home because I was going to have a break and then go, but I ended up falling asleep. Which is not normal for me because I don't really like naps. I don't know why. I'm just not a napping person in the daytime. I like to stay awake for some reason. I just don't go to sleep in the daytime. But today I did. So yeah. But yeah, so I'm going to make some dinner because I need to like be up and moving. Think is it chili con carne?
Yeah, we can do.
Was that not what you intended to have at first?
No, it's chili con carne.
Oh. But yeah, it's been raining all day as well, like really heavy, and now it's like clear blue skies now I'm up. So it's like we will make it where she doesn't want to go out. Go to sleep, and then arise. Because when I was walking, like from school, I felt like a bit tired. I'm just like, you know when you're walking, but you're just like half asleep. I have masterclasses tomorrow. Oh, actually no, I have a history exam actually. So I have a maths thing beforehand, then I've got a history, and then I've got the history exam, then I've got physics.
Happy Tuesday!
4 days till I finish school. We're good.
What exam do you have today?
History.
How are you feeling about it?
Good. It's my last one, I think, as well. So
Yeah.
last one is maths tomorrow as well. And then this Friday though, I have 2 exams on the same day.
You're getting so close to being done though.
I know.
How are you feeling today? Do you feel better?
Yeah.
So Dawn-Louise didn't have to go in early today. It's actually coming up to 11 o'clock and we're just about to leave. So she's managed to have a lay-in and they sent the slides from the masterclass that she missed yesterday so that she could do that this morning. So hopefully all the knowledge is fresh in your brain, ready for the test.
Yeah.
Are you going straight into a test today or is it masterclass?
So it goes masterclass, test, masterclass.
Long day.
Mhm.
Right, let's get you to school.
So I'm now on my way to collect Dawn-Louise from school. Really excited because I've missed her, but the weather looks terrible. It's really windy today. It looks okay at the moment, but there's some clouds that look like that. So I've got my wellies on and I've got my brolly and I'm working my way down to Dawn-Louise. We probably won't be able to catch you up until we get home because I'm picking her up at a normal time, so it's going to be busier. But she has her last ever maths tutoring class today after school, so big moment. Here we go. Good on Louise.
Hello.
How was it today?
It was good. It was actually better than like the other one I had. But
This is history, right?
yeah, I'm done with history now.
Woo!
I'm happy.
How did you find it out of 10?
I'd say an 8 because
Okay.
a lot of it I remembered, and
Was there anything that you struggled with?
there was one bit that I got really confused on. It says, how far do you agree with interpretation 2? And it says, use both interpretations.
That is confusing.
So I was a bit confused of, do I write the second one or do I write the first one?
Maybe you were meant to write what you didn't like about the other interpretation.
I don't know. I wrote both, but anyway, it's like,
Okay.
well, if anyone says, you're only meant to use interpretation 2, I was like, well, it said both, so I read the question. That's what the teachers keep saying. Read the question. So I actually listened for them once.
Dawnnie and I have wellies on, so we're breaking all the rules. Don't kick it.
Oh, I'm scared my trousers are going to go in it.
Dawnnie, you're not wearing your trousers after today.
What do you mean?
You could put on a new pair in the morning, you sausage.
Oh, yeah.
Cold.
You put it on my sock.
And so the saga continues.
Hello. Hi.
Dawnnie, can you explain what just happened, please?
So we saw this black cat,
Hello.
and then Milo comes around from a car. No, that's my bottle. That's my smoothie bottle.
And we're home, and she has finished her last tutoring lesson. Woo!
I got 2 bracelets. And it says class of 2026. Woot, 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 woot.
Can you guess what class I would have been?
Don't know.
Think about it.
Class 2009.
How old do you think I am? Dawnnie, how old was I when I had you, darling?
16.
What year were you born?
2010.
And what age did you finish school?
16.
So I was a leaver in year...
2010.
I mean, just 2010. We're not quite that far in the future yet. But yeah, anyway. Also, Dawnnie was like, oh, I really hope we see this cat that I like. I really hope we see this cat that I like. And we don't see it, but we see another cat. And she immediately goes over to try and befriend this new cat. And then as she sits down, Milo just suddenly appears out of nowhere.
And it was quite funny because I was trying to get this like black and white one. He was like, looked at me as if to say like, human. Do I go over?
Yeah, the black cat kind of came over like maybe he wanted pets too, but then just stood staring at the other cat instead.
Yeah, I think it was just like, what are you doing? You don't interact with the humans. And mine was just there like, pets. And then it nearly followed us home. But then there was 2 dogs, so I think it was like, nah, I'll try another day.
Yeah, definitely tried to follow us home.
But
Anyway.
it was so funny.
We've been to Iceland to grab some stuff to make lasagna with, so we're going to have some lasagna.
Totally did not get meringues and snowballs.
Now, why would you tell them that, Dawn-Louise? That was between us. It's the end of school celebrational snacks.
Same with the smoothies.
No, the smoothies are because it got really hot and then really rainy and then really hot again, and I'm confused and I need refreshments.
But yeah, I got 2 bands. They did not have pink though. But yeah, it's rainy.
Do you need to update them any further on what happened at school today? Because we got cut off because people were around. Very rude.
I finished history.
Woo!
I think I only have like 5 more exams because I've only really got 3 days of exams.
Okay.
Because I've got Wednesday, which is maths, then Friday, 'cause Thursday is a masterclass, and then I think I've only really got 4. I think actually.
Okay.
Maths, science, dance, possibly another science. So maybe 4 or 5. And I've got 4 days left.
Ooh.
But yeah, it's quite funny because I know one of my friends who does Spanish and she has to go in on the Tuesday.
Evil woman, look at that smile. Right, we're going to go make dinner. And then if Dawn remembers anything else to fill you in with, you will see her later. If not, we will see you tomorrow. Good night.
Why is Stephen standing up?
Because apparently this whole vlog is us in the porch. Apparently this is the only part of the house that we live in now.
Oh, bad.
When I was editing it, it's basically just us constantly in the porch. It is because otherwise we forget to do it. We get in the house and we start doing something else. Anyway, see you in a bit. Or tomorrow. Who knows? You made me throw up.
Oh, sorry. Oh! Hello, Cecilia. Have you got mood lighting? Ooh. Where, darling? I think Alan's hiding. Hello. Ah, cool.
It's really cool when you can see the little ones. The little ones are in the cave at the moment.
I can see them there.
Yeah, by the TARDIS as well.
Oh, yeah. One's in that little dome. One's over there. Bob's just hanging on.
Oh, she's coming to get you. Lift the top up. Carefully.
Oh. Oh. Cecilia. Hmm. That's cool. Does it fit then?
It's a whole separate thing.
Oh.
Yeah. Right, I need to stop talking because I've done my voice in from all the combsing. But I do believe I was promised a tea. I'm just saying it's now dinner time. I still don't have a tea. How will I wash down my lasagna, Nana? I've really messed up my voice. I shouldn't be allowed to sing. Hi, babies. Happy Wednesday! And today is a very short day for the Dawn-Louise.
Because I just have a maths exam and then she has to pick me up.
Woo! So yeah, I get to pick her up at 11 today. So yeah, she's only going to be gone for a couple of hours. And then later on today, she's got dance class, which is her last one before rehearsals on Saturday for the exam this Sunday. So yeah, big week for you, eh?
Yeah. It's weird.
Yeah. You ready?
Yeah.
Right, we'll
Hey
see you.
guys, so it is now 10:30 and I am on my way to pick Donnie up again. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm really struggling. I feel so worn out today. The past 2 nights have been a bit tricky. Dawn-Louise has needed help over the last couple of nights till way past my bedtime, which then obviously delayed me getting sleep, so I haven't really got as much sleep as I would like. But even when I do get enough sleep, sometimes I just get like this. I just feel so worn out and so tired. I just don't feel good. I just feel really, really exhausted. I could go on. I tried to have a phone call with Sean and catch up with her and see how she was getting on before she went to work. And my eyes were stinging really badly, so I was like, I'm gonna have to go and rest my eyes. And I ended up nodding off for a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna get Donnie, and I literally feel like I should be in bed. So yeah, I think we're definitely gonna need to fit in some rest before we go down to dance today. But yeah, I'll see you in a bit when I've got there. To make it worse, it is actually raining, so grabbing the thing. Let's go.
Okay. Last week, let's go. That's a good car.
I'm going to stop talking because you're getting out of breath, darling.
I can have a look at what my thing's doing. Right.
Yeah, that's fine. It's not real. Do you want to explain what's happening?
Oh, doing dance in the hill. It's not the best mix. So I'm having a bit of a sit at a wall. Enjoying the blue sky.
Helps to find something to lean on, doesn't it?
Yeah. Right.
We can wait as long as you need to, darling.
Yeah. I think because we were doing the dance routine 3 times. Because we were doing it 3 times for ready for Sunday.
Do you have some water on you?
Yeah.
I really wish we could get you an electric wheelchair, because on days like this, it would actually help you get to live a normal life, instead of struggling all the time. I'm sorry that it's so difficult today. Also, when we were in dance, her teacher popped her head out and said that Dawn-Louise had gone blue a little bit, so she did get her to calm down, as she called it, but she just means like sit down and rest, because she was going blue. So her teacher's been really good at keeping an eye on you, hasn't she?
Yeah.
But yeah, this is by the way, sorry about the film and things, because we're in quite a busy area at the moment. But yeah, this is the parts that we don't always film, because obviously normally, I've got to watch you and everything. But I think that this week especially, it's important to show this, because whilst everyone thinks about like the stress of exams and everything, kids like Dawny have this whole other weight on their shoulders, don't you?
Yeah, because with like exams and getting up early, like people don't like it, but like for me, like just getting up early, just like to go out for a day out, it's already tiring. Because like
You've been finding it harder to have your breakfast and everything because of the lack of energy as well, haven't you?
and also like the time of, because everyone says you have to be here at this certain time or you won't be able to take the course. So I'm just like arrive half an hour early, arrive half an hour early, and it guarantees I'm getting in. Because everyone's just like, you can't, because you won't be able to go in if you're late. So I'm just like, I'll be half an hour early. But yeah.
Do you want to try and walk a little bit further? There's a bench down there if you struggle again.
Yeah.
Yeah? Should we try and get to the bench?
Yeah. Maybe we'll see Milo.
Alright, we'll see you in a bit.
Milo. Hello. Hi. Did you catch it?
Like I just said that Joanne. It's like you wrote the comments.
He's doing something funky with his phone. Hello.
Happy Thursday! And today it is nearly 1 p.m. and we haven't left the house yet because it's been tipping it down all day, and Dawn-Louise only has 2 masterclasses today, followed by 2 exams tomorrow, and then there'll only be 1 more to go after the weekend. You're so close now.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about everything?
I think definitely on Monday I'll be like, is it not Tuesday? I know it has school, and you're like, no, unfortunately not today. But I bet I will wake up on Tuesday like, Mum, we've got to go to school, I'm going to be late. And you're just like, you finished? Like, for good. And I'm like, oh yeah, night. And I just go back to sleep.
Also, I'm having very little luck with shoes this month because I'm stood here now and I can feel the left heel on my welly boots is going, and it's like tipping me backwards. So I need new wellies now as well. Great. Love that for me.
It's okay, my favourite shoes
Anyway.
I decided to break as well.
Your favourite shoes? What
Yeah,
ones?
the boots.
Oh, the boots, yes.
My boots.
The boots. But we can get you those again though. They normally bring those out every year. Anyway, got our umbrellas. She's got one in her bag. We're going to share this one. But most importantly,
Oh yeah.
start outdoor walk. Right. See you in a bit. Wait, is there anything else that you want to add? You've only got masterclasses today, so we don't really have any like exam talk.
I don't think so. I think
No.
it's just
Let us know later how you get on, eh?
Yeah.
Right, we'll see you later.
Bye.
She is trying her best to run to me right now. Hi, buddy. Hi.
Oh, good morning.
Hello.
Hi.
So, yet again, the school put a timetable up saying that Dawn-Louise had to be picked up at 4 today. I need to at 3 o'clock finish and then panic because she's like, my mum's not here to come get me. So I'm here now, but the Dawn-Louise is knackered because she's had to make it part of the way up on her own without anyone to lean on. And she also just tried to run for like a couple of seconds. It's not been a good week for us, has it? Right, I'll let you catch your breath and then you can fill us in. So, how was it?
It was good. Well, it was good. We were going through some stuff. But what's funny is I kind of already wrote half of it at home.
Oh,
So,
what was this for?
um,
Dance theory, or because you're doing two
Physics.
masterclass physics.
dance isn't until tomorrow before the exam.
Oh, okay. Oh, so they were both physics today.
There was only one physics today.
You said that you had two today.
Did I?
Yeah. Never mind. Carry on.
Yeah, it was okay. There wasn't many of us there, but me and my friend weren't sure like who the teacher was. Then we asked one of the teachers and it turns out they were doing it. So she went, with me, I'll let you in.
Right, we need to cross the
Happy
road.
Friday! And Dawn-Louise's last full day of exams and school.
Thank God.
What have you got?
I've got 2 exams today. So in the morning I've got a science one, and then later on I've got a dance one. So this you're gonna go science, hour break, because there's nothing there, which I'll do revision in. Then dance masterclass, dance exam, straight into physics.
Long day, eh? It's
Yeah.
physics on Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you're done.
Yeah.
And it's been awful weather the entire time. So that's just
Every
great.
time I come out of like the exam bit, we're just like, why is it raining? Because that's the first words we can say. Just like, why is it raining?
Yeah, it's been
When we
awful,
just come
hasn't
out
it?
of an exam. That makes us not feel good about the exam. And I think on Monday it's going to be weird. Because I don't think there's going to be like a little goodbye assembly. Like, I'm expecting there to be an assembly, but I think everyone's just going to go, right, bye, see ya. Just like, bye. Right. Let's go. Let's go.
See you in a bit. See you in a bit. Well, you don't see this every day. We have a snail hitchhiking on our umbrella. We can't use it because there's a snail and he won't come off. Okay, I am now giving this snail a flight, I guess you could say. He will not go back in these little shells so we can get him off. And I don't want to pull him off because that will hurt him. But yeah, I'm now transporting a snail. Dude is adamant that he is coming along with us. He's now looking at me like, what do you mean I have to get off?
I mean, he's cute.
He's watching us like, thank you, giants, for giving me transportation. Okay, he's now turning around and taking in all the surroundings whilst going at the fastest speed he's ever experienced in his entire life. I mean, he's got his eyes out. He seems to be enjoying the trip.
Umbrella.
No, don't go inside my umbrella. Do not go inside of the umbrella. You stay on the outside of the umbrella. So how are you finding your morning?
It's great. The thing is, I didn't even know there was a snail. So when I went to like do up the umbrella, so if it goes windy it doesn't poof out and break, I just turn around and go, there's a snail. And I was just there like, off please, tap. So yeah, we have a snail friend.
He seems to be enjoying the ride. He's enjoying Airways Archer.
I just hope he doesn't
Archer
start tipping down for you if he's still on there.
I just really want him to get off so I can put him somewhere safe. He seems to be enjoying the ride though. He's looking all around. He's like, hey, my new giant buddies.
I just kind of like want to make sure that he like gets off safely.
I just hope that he doesn't have a family to get back to, because this is the equivalent of him flying to Spain. He's never making it back.
Fair.
He's going to get back to his friends like, you're not going to believe what's happened. I was flying. I was going at like 10 miles per hour. I don't know.
And there was
miles per hour.
humans, and someone's be like,
He's exploring. Okay, dude is on the lookout. He's exploring the umbrella.
I really hope he doesn't fall off.
I don't think he's going to fall, but I do need him to unstick so that I can move him, because this is not where you're meant to be, little buddy.
It's like, yes it is, I'm getting back with that.
He's very long.
Yes. Okay, so he has left, by them like taking him off the umbrella, but then he went upside down, so we're going to flip him over. You're going to flip him over.
Can you stop double chinning me, please? I think you can smell the cleaning stuff from you, maybe. Oh, what's the matter?
Have you got any here? What? Come here. What's that?
Happy Saturday!
Happy Saturday! It's the 13th and I have got my hair in the salon today. Well, technically my mum's salon, because I need my hair in a bun. It's that or a ponytail, which will whack me in the face if I do turns. But basically I need my hair in a bun on a Saturday because I have got my exam outside of school rehearsal. And that's for the exam tomorrow, and then I've got my last school one on Monday.
Which means tomorrow is your last school night.
Which means last night I'm having to go to bed early.
You wish.
Oh. But yeah, we're gonna do my hair in a bun because it's most likely not gonna whip me in the face because we do like loads of turns and stuff, and we don't have to wear our black skirts today, which is good because normally we wear Normally we have our black leotards, our black skirts, tights and ballet shoes, and then obviously a bun or hair wrap up, or like in a pony tail. So today is weird because I don't have to like worry about like making sure it doesn't fall down like my skirt, because it's like one of them tie-on ones, and you don't want it too tight and you also don't want it too loose. That's my hair. This is my Rapunzel hair. We watched a vlog and it was like younger me, and I had a echocardiogram. Quite weird. It's quite weird seeing how one plait looks really thin and short, when now if I do it, it's like, you know them like dolls, like the dolls with like those really long hair, and you've got like a massive thick plait when you try and do their hair. That's basically my hair. Yeah, I think it'll go quite well because I actually know it. Like, I actually know what's going to come up, unlike the school ones where like, right, try and revise these topics and hope they come up. Because, yeah, I only have one last exam though. Like, one last exam. That actually is scary. We may or may not go to the cinema today. We're planning on getting the Cineworld card because then we can go to the cinema often during the summer, but we don't know how it's going to work. So we have my photo, which is why we like had to stop, because we were like, right, wet my hair, did everything right, and then we realised we need to do it before we do my hair because it's identity. It was really hot the other day. I disliked the heat. Banter!
You happy with it? Do you want to have a look quick? Happy with it?
This, wait, hold on, can I see it? Hold on. It is massive though.
It is, but you have very long, thick hair, so of course it's going to be.
I can't really see it.
Oh, I don't know how to help you with that.
It's okay, hold on. If I stand here for a bit.
Stand up straight. That's better. You happy with it though?
Yeah, that should be good.
Okay, right, let's go.
Woo!
Well, you're quite blue in your hands today. Are you cold or? No, you're not. Do you feel okay today?
Feel like me?
Okay. Do you want to do a sats check before we go, or do you feel okay?
Yeah.
Don't want to bother, do you?
So we are now ready to get Dawn-Louise to dance class. We're both wearing flats, and I'm a bit concerned, guys. I'm a bit concerned.
Am I a bit taller than you?
I don't know. I'm really trying to fix my
Wait,
posture
hold
to
on,
make
hold
it not
on.
possible.
Wait, no, look at me. No, this is exactly the same height.
Anyway, we're going to walk down to dance, and I'm going to let Dawn-Louise pop in one of my AirPods so we can listen to this new song that came out. I think it's by somebody called Alex Capelli.
We listened to a lot of
that's-
Alex's lately.
I think that's her name. I've forgotten what her name is. I've only just found her, to be fair, but she's got this new song out called Oopsie Daisy, and it's been stuck in my head all week, and she's finally
Oopsie
released
Daisy.
She's finally released it today, so I'm going to get Dawn-Louise's opinion on it, and then we'll show you. Also, I'm hoping to get Dawn-Louise's unlimited Cineworld card today, so that we can start going to the cinema, because we were going to do it for her birthday. We just didn't have any time to go to the cinema, so we're going to do it now instead. But anyway, it's windy, but it's sunny, so, you know, finally free of the coats. I hurt my elbow then. We're not going to talk about it. Right, we'll see you when we get there. Let's go. So Dawn-Louise is now in her dance rehearsal, so she's got this for an hour, and I managed to get her Cineworld Unlimited card sorted, so we now have a summer of cinema ahead of us.
Happy Sunday!
And today it is...
My exam day for dance.
Woot woot. Also, yesterday's movie was so good. We'll fill you in later because we were too tired to do it last night, but we're also seeing another film today, so stay tuned.
I'm going to talk about how my dance exam went. This is for outside of school, not in school. And it was actually really good. So in the lessons, we had different like dances depending on what like exam like stage you're at. So I'm at bronze currently. So it's bronze, silver or gold. And because I'm doing bronze, we only had to do 2 dances. Silver's 3 and then gold's like 4, which is like really strange and like really high. And yeah, so we had to wear black leggings, a black leotard, and then either a bun or a high ponytail, and then they put in a black scrunchie. I don't know why they put a black scrunchie in. I don't know. But they were going to do ribbons. I'm glad they did a scrunchie because my hair was like this big. Like it was this big. Like that big for like one bun. And it was just like really weird. But we went in. We had to get there half an hour early, which is good because they were running 10 minutes earlier than they expected. So I went to one of like the side rooms where everyone was waiting, and there was a whole massive like long like table, and they were getting ready for a party afterwards, and there was like chairs set out and everything, and one of my friends went to sit down and we're like, there's gonna be a party there, I'd recommend not sitting there, come sit over here, because they were just there like, okay. They were like going to sit down, like, okay, no one's here on the table. They were like, no one's here at the table, it's fine. And then they just went, quick, destroy the evidence. Chair in, let's go. And then they came like over like, when's the party? I'm like, after this apparently. And just after they arrived, like 5 minutes after, we got called to go up. So we had a little badge that says 1, 2 or 3, depending how many is in your group. And they put it on your leotard so that the examiner knows who's going first. And then they put the scrunchie in, which is black, because I don't know why everything's black. Like some people had red and black, depending, because there was a few youngers doing it, like ones that aren't in my class. And we had to, it goes me and then 2 others, and we had like this sheet, like marking thing, and it would say like your name, the number, and then it would say like good, very good, okay, satisfied. It was I was a bit confused. I was like, I'm hoping it's good, because I don't know when the results are. So yeah, me and 2 others who were ready for our exam, we went in with our little paper and we say, good morning, Miss Latham, that's her name. And I wasn't expecting like her, like, and I was expecting her to look different. Like, I just like pictured a person in my mind. Like, I thought she would have like blonde hair or like brown hair. No, she was older. I was just there like, okay. Because I didn't know who it was, and because all 3 of us joined a little later than everyone else, everyone had already seen like her, so like in a couple of years back, and it was just like really weird because everyone's like, oh, I like her, oh, I don't mind like the examiner, and we're just there like, we don't know the examiner, which is crazy because everyone else has gone obviously like bronze, silver, gold, depending on what classes they are, so it's like really strange and really weird. But we went in and it was so quiet, I hated it. Like, if you dropped a pin, it would be like ring and echo like in the room. It was like that quiet. So we walked in like gently and I went, good morning. And then I went like, good morning, gave her paper, got into her place. And we were all ready. And when she was calling out our names, she called me Dawn. But I was like really nervous and I kind of forgot to say it's Dawn-Louise. But it's also because she went, Dawn, nod, Lily, nod. And she just went, dum dum dum, ready when you are. And we're just there like, okay. I was like, okay. And yeah, so we were ready like in our row, well, in our line really, and the music wouldn't play when she said, okay, ready. So we were just there for like awkward amount, just like there, like eyeing each other like, is it gonna play? Please tell me it can play. And then it started and I was like, oh, thank God. And then we did the dances 3 times. So we have 2 dances that we do 3 times. And I was like so like panicked because me and another person in my group, we both did like step, point, step, kick twice. But the other person, was doing it 3 times. So we were all like, right, 2 or 3 on this bit because we need to stay in time. We need to stay in time. And we're just like, 3, just do 3 because one of them thought it was 3 at the start. Me and another person were just like, is it? We keep on doing 2. So we're just there like, step, kick, step, 1 kick, step, point, 2 kick, 1 last one, and turn, and run back. And then we like do it again and everything. I might actually show you maybe. Comment down below, would you like to see my dance I did? Well, dances. And yeah, so we did both of them and I was just there like, when it was done, we had to like step or change out of like the room. But when the rooms were quite wide, we had to like go like step or change, and she could be marking us on it, so keep on beat. And we just there like do to the door like go get out, because it was so quiet. And like she wasn't like good luck girls, she just went ready when you are. And I feel bad for one of my friends who was in my group because they were like eye clocking her the whole time because they were in the middle, so they were just so like and keep on smiling and keep on smiling so not nervous, I'm gonna trip. And it was just so weird and quiet. I disliked it at all, but it was quite fun. I'm glad it's over because I don't like exams, I've already had enough. But yeah, and it was really weird because I got there, I waited a little bit and I was just saying, they just went, okay girls, we're ready, and I just went, wait, now? I was like, I was not prepared to be right now. I thought I'd have like an hour. Why they wanted like people to be there at like half an hour earlier than they meant to start, because I thought we were starting near 1, but I got there around 12:20, not 12:50, and then like by past, we're like right, ready to go, and we're like, okay. But thankfully I did not trip, which is the main thing. I'll see you guys later on. But yeah, last day of school by the way tomorrow. Last day. Okay, bye. I got to come. I got. Ooh. Ah! No, stay. No. Stay. Stay. Okay, bye.
Thank you so much for watching our last couple of weeks of taking Dawn-Louise to school. I cannot believe that she is about to finish school for good, step through the doors for the very last time. It's definitely been a really big journey, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's weird because I've always said, yeah, I finished school for the day. And now I'm actually finishing school in a day. It's just weird.
Yeah, she's got...
It's not even a day, it's like 11 AM.
Yeah, she's got 1 more morning of school, 1 last exam, and then she is getting ready for college. So this vlog's going to end here. I'm going to do a separate vlog of her actual final day of school because we kind of did it for Leavers Day, but the Leavers Day just made no sense because there was another 2 weeks of still going into school and still putting on the uniform. So yeah, that's a bit weird, eh?
Yeah, it's like they kind of got our hopes up, just like, well done, you finished school. You still got some exams throughout the whole week, so but you don't have any lessons anymore. We're just like, we might as well just have the lessons then.
Yeah.
So everyone just was like, can we not just like have regular lessons and just chill in them like after an exam, because I think that would be way more fun than like going back home, then going up again, then going back home, then going up again. We might as well just stay at school.
So do you have any final thoughts on your journey through secondary school?
I can finally get off this ride. No, because it's been like loads of up and down, up and down, up and down. There should be a theme park based off school, I think. Just like there'll be like nice little kiddie rides, like, yeah, this start of school's great, and then as you progress, it gets higher and higher as then the years go on.
That's actually a good idea.
I should create that in soon.
What advice would you give to yourself starting year 7?
I don't know. Don't worry, you'll figure out where everything is in a bit. And this is not the only school you have to remember the map for, so try and remember it for at least 3 years, and that's it.
Well, most people only go to one secondary school.
True. But yeah, I think create yourself a little rhyme of where everything is, because I was just there like, I'm so lost. Because I didn't have the touring day, so all I remember is just walking in, and then just like there's loads of like tall people, then short people, then medium height people. I'm just there like, oh, bye guys. So no one told you it's gonna be this way. Every time's a joke you wrote, life must be a way. You're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your mind week, your month, or even your year book. I'll be there for you, 'cause you're there for me too. Ow, the coin hit my finger. I'll be there for you too. Okay, bye guys. Wait, can anyone like do a hair flip? Just like, you know? And okay, bye.